Did you know just a tiny bite of food you accidentally share with your dog could silently kill them day by day? It sounds terrifying, but this happens to millions of dogs worldwide every year, simply because their owners have no idea that what they're feeding is actually poison disguised as a treat. I know. You love your dog. You treat them like family. You give them the best: a warm bed, tasty food, and snacks you wouldn't even eat alone. But are you really aware of what's killing them every single day? Take a deep breath. Don't panic. This video will help save your dog before it's too late. I'll show you 14 everyday foods, from things everyone thinks are harmless to foods that seem healthy, but are silent dog killers. And number one on this list, trust me, it will shock you. So, don't take your eyes off this video for even a second. If you truly love your dog, watch until the very end, so you'll never make this mistake again. Oh, and if this is your first time on my channel, hit that subscribe button now, because every week I'll share real dog care secrets that 90% of dog owners have never been taught. All right, take a deep breath. Let's start with the scariest dog killer, and trust me, you'll be stunned. There's something many people think is harmless, even given to dogs as a sweet reward: sugar-free gum, diet cakes, or even a spoonful of store-bought peanut butter. But behind that sweetness hides xylitol, a silent killer for dogs. Just 2 pieces of gum with xylitol can cause a dog's blood sugar to plummet fast, leading to seizures, coma, and even death within hours if not treated immediately. If you have a jar of sugar-free peanut butter in your kitchen, check it now before it's too late. Don't worry, I'll show you safer alternatives soon. But first, the next one is even more dangerous. Do you love the rich flavor of onions and garlic? So do I, but dogs don't. A bit of fried onion or minced garlic dropped on the kitchen floor may seem harmless, but for dogs, it destroys red blood cells. Even a tiny amount of onion or garlic can damage their blood's ability to carry oxygen, leading to anemia, weakness, and heart failure. Worst of all, many people mix leftover human food with dog food, never realizing that meal could be killing their beloved pet. Don't let your dog be the next victim. And that's not all. There's a fruit you should remove from your dog's bowl right now. How about sharing a few juicy grapes or a handful of raisins with your dog? I know, watching them chew grapes is cute, but grapes are one of the leading causes of sudden kidney failure in dogs. Just 1 grape can make your dog vomit, have diarrhea, and suffer severe dehydration. The scariest part is that scientists still don't fully understand why grapes are so toxic for dogs. So the only way to protect your pup is to keep grapes completely out of reach. And if you already gave them some, don't treat it yourself. Call your vet immediately. Think chocolate is scary? You're right, and it's even worse. Just hearing chocolate sounds sweet, right? But for dogs, chocolate is basically a toxic stimulant. It contains theobromine and caffeine, 2 chemicals that cause a dog's heart to race, nerves to overstimulate, and worse, lead to seizures or even death, especially with dark or baking chocolate with high cocoa content. A small piece is nothing for us, but for a small dog, it could be a death sentence. Chilling, isn't it? And if you love coffee, listen closely. Do you start every morning with a fragrant cup of coffee? Great for you. A nightmare for your dog. Caffeine works in dogs just like chocolate, but worse because it's found in so many things: coffee, tea, energy drinks, soda. Just a sip or licking coffee grounds from the trash can send a dog's heart racing, cause rapid breathing, trembling, and seizures. Never take it lightly. Many dogs have ended up in the ER just from licking leftover coffee in a cup. And if you think sharing avocado is a healthy idea, think again. Who doesn't love avocados, right? They're rich, creamy, and healthy for humans, but they contain persin, which is toxic for dogs. Persin can cause vomiting, diarrhea, and pancreatitis. Even worse, the large avocado pit looks like the perfect toy for dogs to chew. But choking or intestinal blockage is a real risk. So keep avocados, guacamole, and anything with avocado far from your pup's reach. And what about just a bit of salt? Don't get careless. Did you know salt can also kill your dog? A few salty chips, snacks, or popcorn, those tiny treats contain enough salt to cause salt poisoning in dogs. Intense thirst, tremors, seizures, coma, and even death from dehydration. Dogs only need a tiny bit of salt for their electrolyte balance. The rest should come from their proper dog food. Next time you want to share a salty snack, remember your dog's trusting eyes. And ask yourself, is this bite worth risking their life? And believe it or not, this is just the beginning. There's more on this list you'd never expect. To protect your dog, hit that subscribe button now, because what I'm about to reveal is even more shocking than salt or avocado. Let's keep going. Many people think giving dogs a piece of pork or a bone is the ultimate treat. But did you know raw or undercooked pork can carry dangerous parasites that cause severe diarrhea, fever, and stomach pain? Worse, cooked pork bones can splinter into sharp shards that tear the esophagus or get stuck in the intestines, causing painful blockages. Instead of tossing your dog a bone, give them safe chew toys instead. And if you think only salty foods are risky, wait till you hear about a tiny nut that's shockingly toxic. Macadamia nuts, a luxury snack for humans, a nightmare for dogs. Just a few macadamia nuts can cause weakness in a dog's back legs, trembling, vomiting, high fever, and even loss of muscle control. No one knows exactly why these nuts cause such extreme symptoms, but one thing's clear. The smaller the dog, the worse the effect. So even if you have leftover macadamia nuts, never share them with your pup. Not even one. Now, imagine what could happen if your dog licked up some spilled beer. Alcohol, beer, wine. For us, it's just for fun. But for dogs, alcohol is a fast-acting poison. Even a small amount can make a dog lose balance, tremble, pass out, and cause liver failure. Many small dogs have died just from licking spilled beer or cocktails. So never think letting your dog taste a sip is cute. It's a disaster waiting to happen. And if you like cooking with mushrooms, pay attention to this. Not all mushrooms are safe, especially wild mushrooms in your yard or moldy mushrooms left in the fridge. Some mushrooms contain potent neurotoxins that can make dogs tremble, have seizures, damage their liver and kidneys, or die suddenly. Dogs are curious and often sniff or nibble wild mushrooms, so keep your yard clear and check old food often. One careless moment could cost your dog's life. And you won't believe this. There's something even worse than mushrooms sitting in your kitchen right now. Live yeast, like bread dough or raw pizza dough, seems harmless. But if a dog eats it, the yeast keeps expanding inside their stomach, producing gas and causing painful bloating. Or worse, fermenting into alcohol and causing alcohol poisoning. Some dogs have needed emergency surgery to remove the expanding dough. So watch carefully when baking. Don't let your dog snatch raw dough off the counter. And there's one more surprising ingredient that can cause terrible consequences. Did you know hops, the ingredient used to brew beer, are extremely toxic to dogs? If a dog eats fresh hops or spent hops from home brewing, they can suddenly develop high fever, rapid breathing, a racing heart, and seizures. Hunting breeds are especially curious and might sniff around your garage or backyard brewery. If you homebrew, always lock up your hops securely. And finally, the most common but overlooked threat: the seeds inside fruits. Seeds from fruits like apples, peaches, plums, and cherries contain natural cyanide, deadly to dogs. Besides choking hazards, when chewed, these seeds release toxins that can cause breathing failure, oxygen deprivation, and death if untreated. So next time you want to share fruit with your dog, remove every seed. Even one seemingly harmless seed could cost your best friend's life. Now you know 14 of the most dangerous foods people unknowingly share with their dogs every day. Don't let your love turn into tragedy. Share this video with every dog owner you know, because a small action today could save thousands of innocent dogs. And if you found this information helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button now, so every week we can become smarter, more responsible dog parents together. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video.